Hi friends, this is Dr. Abdequaem from Grace Homeopathy. Today I'll discuss a very commonly used medicine in our day-to-day practice, which everybody must have used in their practice at least once, maybe every day also. The remedy which I am talking about is NUX vomica. But I'll tell you some symptoms of NUX vomica in relation to mind, the behavior of the patient, which I have seen in my practice. First thing, as you all know that NUX vomica is a very ambitious personality, ambitious patient. So whenever there is a break in his ambition or there is loss of ambition, he becomes very disappointed. This is a very important symptom or a rubric in NUX vomica is disappointment from loss of ambition. This is a very important entry point of NUX vomica. As NUX vomica, he is a person who wants to achieve, but whenever there is a break in that, he feels very much disappointment. In the same way, when there is vexation means the state of being annoyed or the patient is worried or frustrated, there is a lot of confusion. Whenever he can't do a work properly, he becomes very confused, and there is a very interesting symptom in NUX vomica, confusion after vexation. So, an ambitious personality, loss of ambition causes disappointment and confusion after vexation. Hence, NUX vomica patient, in Hindi, it is said, the language of the patient, he says, Doctor साहब, दिल का कोई रोल नहीं है लाइफ में, कोई दिल से काम नहीं करता. Means, I have to live without the heart, without emotions, without affection. That is a very, if you see the symptom of NUX vomica, it is written, delusion, heart, live without he can. I can live without the heart, means without emotions, without attachment, sentiment, sympathy. So, जब patient बोलता है, when the patient speaks in front of in such a way, it is important to understand what is the patient trying to tell us, so that we can convert that into a rubric form. So, a fantastic rubric: delusion, heart, live without he can. And a NUX vomica patient, if he becomes angry, he cannot work. Aversion to mental work after anger. It is एक बार सर मैंने बोल दिया, I am not happy, I will be angry and then I will not work only. I cannot work. I want a peaceful environment to work as what I want. मुझे मेरे हिसाब से काम करना है. I will work as I want. So there is aversion to mental work after anger. And because of the sensitivity, as NUX vomica is oversensitive, we can say, he is frightened easily. He wakes up frightened in the night from the least noise. I had a patient बोलता, डॉक्टर साहब वो घड़ी है ना, उसका जो टिक 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 the seconds arm is not working properly. It is making loud sound. Sometimes I get up and I get frightened. So this is NUX vomica. Frightened easily, wakes up in the night with a fright from least noise. These are very important symptoms of NUX vomica I have seen in my practice. Of course, these symptoms have to be interpreted from the patient's language, what he's speaking normally, and converted into a rubric form. So remember the symptoms: disappointment from loss of ambition, confusion after vexation, delusion, heart, live he can without, frightened easily at night from least noise, and aversion to mental work from anger. Of course, lot of symptoms of NUX vomica then in Amateur Medica, which maybe I'll tell you in context to the patient's symptoms and the case. This is today I wanted to share the experience of NUX vomica. In these 5 or 6 symptoms, I've tried to sum up NUX vomica. For more videos like this, do share and subscribe. Thank you.